Good morning children. Welcome to today's EVS class. Today's class will continue learning about water. Previous class we learnt about the features of water. Yes, now today we are going to find out from where do we get the water. So that means sources, from where are we getting the water. You can see this picture, a river flowing, and you also see it on the above the ground it is flowing. So it's like this. What are the different sources of water? That is what we are going to learn in this lesson, children. Let us get started. Aim of today's class is, we already know that we get water from taps at home. Today we will identify the different places from where we get water. So someone asks you from where are you getting water? You will say that in the kitchen there is a tap. Washrooms we have the taps. From the taps I am getting the water. But how does the water reaches the tap? That is what we are going to learn. Yes, children. So from somewhere the water is being brought to your home. Yes. So from where are we getting the water? Are we getting digging under the ground and we are getting, or it is coming from the nearby river? That's what we will let us find out. So we have 4 keywords for today's class, children. Source of water. Source means from where are we getting water. Yes, see here, a place from where we get water. Filling. Water bottle we are filling now, children, again and again. Same way, when we fill something again and again, it is called as refill. Refill means fill again, filling again and again. Water body means the sources of water, big sources of water, the place where you can see a lot of water. Just now you saw a picture, no children, river picture, like that. Fresh water means the water which we drink, which is not salty only we'll drink, no, so that is called as the fresh water. Source of water, refill, water body and fresh water are the 4 keywords. You will learn the spellings and also the meaning for these 4 words, children, as usual. Now the next part of the lesson is activity. You all know that. See here are some pictures. I will give you some clues as a puzzle. You will be able to identify. Here you can see some water bodies. Water body means what? The place where we can find a lot of water. You can see in this picture, in every picture you can see water. Water is present there. So let us try to identify the name of these water bodies. See here, children. Now you observe carefully. Yes, see, it is filled with, I am filled with salt water and I am found on the surface of the earth. See, you can see on the surface, above the ground you can see this water, and it is filled with salty water. So, can you identify this source of water, children? Very good. See, now, I am filled with fresh water. I am filled with fresh water. I am found above the ground. See, you can see the river flowing. Yes, so yes, it is the river water. River which is having fresh water which we can drink it. Next, here I am found on the ground. Even I have fresh water, but I am a small water body. It is not as big as river. You can see, yes, it is a pond. Pond is also having fresh water, and I am a water body, water source. You can find, get me under the ground. You have to dig and get me. See there, what is this, children? Very good, well. So now you see, sea, river, pond, well, all these are different sources of water. Different sources means from where we are getting. So how are they different from each other? Sea, pond and river you can see on the ground, above the ground. So they are called as surface water bodies, surface source of water. And you can see the well water, we have to dig under the ground, it is there. So it is the underground water source. Let us understand it better, children, by watching this video.
There are different sources of water. Seas, rivers, lakes, and ponds are sources of surface water. We dig wells and tube wells to get underground water. Rain refills all these sources of surface and groundwater.
Yeah, no children. So it was explaining you how, what are the different sources and also the how it is getting filled also. Final picture you saw the rain is filling all these water bodies. How is a sea different from a well? Yeah, sea is having salt water, well has fresh water, and also sea is a surface water source and well is a underground water source, right children? Sea is a source of water on the surface of the earth. We cannot see its end, very big. A well is dug by us to get water from under the ground. Sea are natural while wells are made by humans. Even another way we can categorize them is in this sea, river, all these are natural, but tube wells and all human, man will dig and if they want the water, they will dig and they will get it, children. What are the different sources of water? Why do they never dry up? See why they never dry up, children? Why? Because the rain is filling. Seas, rivers, lakes, ponds, wells are different sources of water. Wells and tube wells are made by us to get the water found deep under the soil. Rivers and lakes have fresh water in them. These are found on the surface of the earth. We usually get water in our taps from rivers and lakes. Most sources of water never dry up as rainwater keeps refilling them. So very, very important things. What are these, children? Today's class, sources of water like river, lake, pond, sea, well, tube well. How are they different from each other? So some of them have the salt water, some have fresh water. So now, and some of them are found on the ground and some are under the ground. Some are made by man. We dig, like well, you see here, well, tube wells, we dig, humans will dig and get. But sea, river, ocean and all are in the nature. It is in the nature as such on the earth, children. How does rainwater go under the ground and refill groundwater? So how does the rainwater? Rainwater will go under the ground and it will seep inside the ground and it gets filled. So that is how we are able to get when we dig, how the water has reached the underground, children. The rainwater only will seep, means it will go through the soil and it will reach under the earth. That is what we will get it as the tube wells or the well water. So now when it rains, the rainwater goes into the soil, it seeps through the soil and goes underground. In this way it refills. That is called refilling. Again and again it gets filled whenever it rains. That is why we say rain is very, very important, because rain only fills all these sources of water. Yes, children. So now it's a time for us to see what is given in our content book. Yeah, children, we'll see what is given in the content book. Please take open lesson 2, block 7, sources of water. We find water in different water bodies. Water bodies means a place where so much of water is filled. Water from these water bodies is cleaned and supplied by our own. Yeah, children, see, these water bodies are known as sources of water. We find water in different water bodies, no? Water from these water bodies is cleaned up and supplied to our homes. These water bodies are known as sources of water. Sources of surface water, that is which is found on the surface of the earth. See there, sea, river, lake, pond, pictures you see, all these are surface water, sources of water, which you find on the surface, above the ground. See, but in this, how are they different? Sea has salty water. River, lake and pond has fresh water, which we can use it for drinking, cleaning up and then using. Water is also found under the ground. How it went under the ground, children? Yes, by the rain. We can take this by digging wells or sending the tube wells. You see the tube well picture, 2 pictures. Rain refills all these sources of water, whatever it might be, surface or underground. How it is getting filled, children? Because of the rain. Now let us try to answer the practice questions as usual, children. Fill in the missing letters to complete the name of each source of water. See, first one is what, children? Very good. R-I-V-E-R, river, you will get. Next one, children, L-A-K-E, lake. Tube well, T-U-B-E-L-E, LL. See, this is like interestingly you can do on your own. Name the correct source of water. It provides underground water. Underground water, children, well or tube well you can write. It has salty water, sea, or ocean also. So you can write sea. You see, easy spelling as SEAC. Now, how is water filled underground? How is water get filled, children? By rain. So you can write rain, or you can write by rain. Yes. Yeah. So all these pictures you observe carefully, read 2 to 3 times so that you can understand the lesson very well. Now let us see what is given in our workbook. Date you will write. From where do we get water in our homes? Tick the correct answer. Okay. Sea, pond, river. Sea water can we drink? Salty, no. Pond is very small water body, so no. River has flowing and fresh water. Generally we get water from the nearby river, children. Yes, they'll say no, drinking water is coming, they'll say no. So the drinking water from where it is coming? From the nearby river. Write one sentence about the source of water shown in the picture. See, what is it? It is the river. So what do we know about river? River has, or rivers have fresh water. No, that is used for drinking. It is not salty, that is only fresh. You can write river is found on the surface of the earth, right? It is not under the ground. It is a surface water. It is a surface water also you can write. Next question. One more source. Name one more source of water. So you can write lake, surface water only you can write, or you can write pond, up to you, children. Now next question. Fill in the blanks using the words given in the brackets. The underground water does not dry up as it is refilled by, yes, rain. Water seeps means it is going through that, passing through the soil and it reaches the underground. Yes, children, it is passing through. That is called as the seeping. The video we saw, no, last picture. Yes. So very important things we learned in today's class. So as usual, this part is very important. You can read and observe the pictures and draw and color the different sources of water and identify which are surface water, which are sources of surface water, which are sources of underground water, and which all has fresh water, which all has salt water. So when you, by drawing and identifying, you will be able to understand the lesson better, children. So read, complete the practice questions and also the workbook, and be ready for the next class. Bye bye, children.